Hey everyone, welcome to pregnancy week 6, pretty much week 7. I'll be 7 weeks pregnant tomorrow. Sorry I didn't really do week 6 update, and I said I was going to because we had an ultrasound. I've just been really sick. I have all day sickness pretty bad. In fact, it's worse than it was with the other two boys, but I just think, third pregnancy and chasing after a toddler and a preschooler. So I just think, that's probably why it's a lot worse this time. So I've been really miserable, and Zofran is not even helping. I'm on 8 milligrams of Zofran, and it's not doing anything. And of course, the doctor suggested that I could try and take like Reglan or Phenegrin? But I just don't want to because of it's a Class C drug, and so I kind of don't want to do that unless like I honestly am like dropping weight and I'm dehydrated or something. But anyway, I've just been sticking to a brat diet, so bananas, applesauce, rice, and toast. I try to eat every like 30 minutes. I usually have like some saltines or some wheat thins next to me, and I'm just constantly just eating one or two like every 5 minutes. And I'm eating, when we have like breakfast, lunch, or dinner, I'm only eating like small amounts. I just can't eat big amounts. It just does not cooperate with me. So, and then I'm trying these C-bands. It's just like a band that has like a pressure device that puts pressure on this pressure point right here that's supposed to help with nausea. So far, I think it's working, or it's just, a mental thing. I don't know. So I actually feel pretty good this morning so far, but I started eating in bed. So as soon as I woke up, I started putting some crackers in my system just to see if that would help too. So, yeah, I pretty much have it from when I wake up until I go to bed. And so I'm hoping, it's funny because a couple weeks ago I was on the phone with my mom and I go, I would love to have some morning sickness because then I know everything's going to be healthy. And yeah, I look back and I'm like, I'm glad I have it, but I'm just like, I'm ready for it to be done because I want to be a normal person. Like, I'm so like weak and everything, and it's hard for me to do a lot of things without being overly tired. And luckily my husband was really great and took yesterday off just because Thursday was a terrible day. I did not leave the bathroom floor, and so he kind of stayed home Friday just to help to make sure I could rest, and it really did help. I honestly think this is why I feel a lot better today, just because I was able to sleep in yesterday. He let me sleep in. I slept in until almost 11. So I think that helped, and just, like I said, just trying to make sure I eat small meals. Besides the morning sickness, like I said, I'm really tired, like extreme fatigue still. My breasts seem to be a lot more sore, and they're actually gained like a cup size, and I just think that's nuts already. What else? I've also been a little constipated, but I think that's just due to my prenatals. Even though I'm taking a really awesome prenatal, it's called Nexa Plus. It could have also been referred to Prenexa, which is what I took with Patrick, but it has a built-in stool softener as well as a plant-based DHA, so that I'm not taking a fish oil, and just thinking about taking a fish oil vitamin makes me want to retch. So I'm hoping that helps. If not, I'm going to have to. It's just hard because I have not really had hardly any fiber. Like I said, I'm trying to try and eat apples and whole wheat crackers and stuff like that, but I don't know. I might have to try something else. Besides that, that's pretty much my symptoms. I have no cravings for food at all. I'm pretty much staying clear of all foods. I'm making myself eat pretty much. So yeah, let's go on to the ultrasound. I had my ultrasound on this past Monday, so I was 6 weeks and, no, it was Tuesday, sorry. So I was 6 weeks and 2 days. Went into the ultrasound. Of course, they did my blood pressure and stuff, and it was high. It was like 140/92. But I honestly blame the fact that I wasn't feeling good and I was nervous as all get out because of the last ultrasound. I don't remember if you guys remember me talking about that, but I was extremely nervous because the gestational sac did not look right to me. But so yeah, I was really nervous. So they took me back to the room, and of course, it was another old machine. Oh, cannot wait to go back to my previous OB. So anyway, I had to do a transvaginal ultrasound. The resident, this was not the resident that did it last week, but it was a different resident. She asked me, I'm kind of looking at the screen and I'm seeing her look at stuff and seeing her like, well, there's your ovaries. Okay, there's your bladder. I think that's your bladder. She's like, how many weeks are you? And I go, well, according to my LMP, I'm almost, I'm 6.5, 7. If you go by like my cycle, like I know my cycles are 31 days, I should be right around 6 weeks. Well, and they said that they saw a gestational sac last week. And I go, well, that's what he said. And she's like, well, I'm not seeing anything in your uterus. I go, well, I'm not experiencing any spotting or cramping or anything. Don't you think at 6 weeks, if it was an ectopic, I would be in pain or bleeding? And she's like, well, let me go find my attending. And of course, I was fine up until like she left. And then I started crying a little bit because I kind of knew that she was wrong. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, okay, let's just be real here. And how annoying is this? Like, it was annoying to have someone that was in the medical profession that didn't know how to run an ultrasound machine or whatever. So she gets another resident. This one's like a third-year resident. So she's almost, a real doctor, I guess. And she really like shoves up. I was like, ew, it hurts so bad. And she's like, well, there's her bladder and there's the gestational sac. Oh, and there's a yolk sac. There's the fetal pole. Oh, let me see. I think there's a heartbeat. And so she's like, well, let me measure the heartbeat or let me see if this is what I'm seeing. And she pointed me on the screen and I could see the heart flickering. And then she measured it and it was about 165 beats per minute. And this picture, like I said, these ultrasound machines are crap. So this is my ultrasound picture. These were like the waves of the heartbeat she was getting measurements of. And then this was the best picture she could get. There's a gestational sac. There's the yolk sac. And then the fetal pole was like right up here. And that was like the best picture I could get. And I just started crying because, I was excited there was a heartbeat. And she's like, well, everything looks great. And you have a nice round gestational sac. The yolk sac's nice and round. We see great cardiac activity. I honestly don't think you have anything to worry about. And so she's like, but I want you to come back when you're around 8 weeks pregnant for another ultrasound just so we can date you, so we can give you a more accurate due date. Because they could not measure, like she tried. She's like, I can't even see, I can see the heartbeat, I can see the fetal pole, but I cannot really see where to put the measurements. So, yeah. So I go back on the 19th for another ultrasound, and I will be done with base, and then I'll be able to go back to my old doctor, which I have my first prenatal with them on September 1st. So that's when I'll do all that lovely, blood work and pap smear and all that stuff. And I'll be right around 10 weeks. So yeah, that has been my excitement this past week or week and a half, I guess you would say. I'll go ahead and show you guys some baby buys that I've done. Actually, I did it this morning. A local cloth diaper store here does a restash event like every 2 or 3 months. And so it's where people that aren't cloth diapering anymore can, sell their diapers. And honestly, I do not mind buying used diapers. I know that sounds, I don't know, to some of you it may sound disgusting, but I always wash them again. But it's seriously the most cheap route you could go, especially for my newborn diapers, because I'm going to buy some little Joeys and some more pre-folds and stuff, but I don't want to go all out. I'd rather spend my money on diapers that they're going to be in for a long time. And so I went to the restash event and I got this little extra small all-in-one Bomb Genius. Isn't that so cute? It was $7. So yeah, definitely a good deal. And then I have 2 more Bomb Genius all-in-ones, and these are size small. And they were priced at $6, I think. And then, oh, these are so cute. I got a couple fitteds, and I don't know the brand of this diaper because it's kind of worn off, but I'm not sure if anyone knows labels. But and then of course it has snaps for the umbilical cord. And then this one's called Cover Your Clovers. And that's what that looks like. And then I got two covers. I got a Thirsties in a small. And then I got a Swaddlebees in a small. Like this, okay, and these two covers were $6. $6 for each of these covers. And this one, it looks like brand new. I mean, it's brand new. And these fitteds were $8. And then I got another wet bag. And I think this wet bag, it's a Fuzzy Buns, and it was $15. So I don't even know how much I saved there. But total, it was $65 for all that. So, yeah, we're off to a little bit of a start with our cloth diapers, and I'm really excited about it. And I can't wait to buy some more fluff. I just have to be more organized. I need to figure out, how I can organize, Patrick's fluff and, new baby's fluff and stuff like that. So anyway, that's really all I have right now. Just glad I was able to get this vlog up so I'm not leaving y'all hanging. So next ultrasound is the 19th. First prenatal's the 1st. And I will probably vlog when I'm feeling up to vlogging. So I don't really know if I'm going to go right on my weeks. Like I was trying to do them every Monday, but as you can see, I was not feeling good. And so I'll probably just try and do them once a week and just pick a day where I feel good. So anyway, if you guys have any questions for me, don't hesitate to ask, and hope you guys are enjoying your weekend. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.